Hello and welcome to exercise 3 of chapter 4, Stock Simulator. The objective here is to build a reactive stock dashboard that fetches, filters, sorts, and displays live updating stock data. Users can filter by name, sort dynamically, and see simulated price changes every 3 seconds. The exercise reuses a generic fetchutils utility for data fetching and introduces the concept of preloading data to show how the data could be prepared before rendering. All powered by reactive and derived states for a seamless, responsive UI. And here's what you will learn. Modularizing and reusing utility functions for clean, dry code. Simplifying and standardizing data fetching workflows. Decoupling fetch logic for better maintainability and testability. Introducing preloading concepts by integrating fetch data reactively. Leveraging shared utilities to streamline future development. Okay, let's do this. 1. Copy the file stocks.js to your static data folder. 2. Copy the file x3_stocksim.svelte to your libdata chapter 4 folder. 3. Add x3_stocksim to your exerciselist.json file in static exercise folder. Okay, let's start by seeing this in action and then we will look at the code. Open chapter for exercises and click the blue arrow next to 4_3 stocks dashboard. You see a box to choose filter, sort and order. Let's say you want only stocks containing M. In the filter input type M. The list immediately shows only stock tickers containing letter M. Maybe you want all stocks beginning with B? Type B* in the filter field and you see only those beginning with B. Click the sort by and choose price. Click the order and choose descending. Note those changes are reflected immediately. You will have noticed that every few seconds the prices and percent change and sometimes the percent change is green or red indicating a positive or negative change. This is after all a stock simulator and you would expect to see such movements. Okay, that's the stock simulator in action. What do you think we need in the code to make this happen? Well, we are going to reuse the fetchutils be created in the last exercise and load in the stocks. And clearly these are reactively filtered and with filtering and sorting that might be suggesting to you a $derived.by, perhaps. What else? The stock simulation of changing prices every few seconds suggests a timer and an effect, and with the timer a cleanup function maybe. Enough suspense, let's look at the code. Sure enough, we reuse that generic fetch from the previous exercise, but now this is a little different as we are using an effect. Remember, effect runs on component mount and dismount, so we can take advantage of this to preload the data before component rendering. Now, I know that you're thinking this is not exactly preloading, and you are absolutely correct. It isn't. We will cover true preloading later, but it's in the ballpark of the preloading concept where the data is already available prior to rendering. I left the manual loading code there, commented out, for comparison. Next, we declare a few state for the filtering, sorting, and now the main event, $derived.by. As you may have guessed, we want a reactive for the filtered, sorted stocks, and what better than a derived by. So you see we have a filter which may include the asterisk for a wildcard search. We have the sort by name, price and order. And it's all within a derived.by, so it's always current, immediate. Next, we have the effect with timer where we randomly add an amount to the stock price, which amount could be negative, and on component dismount we have the cleanup for the timer. The markup is pretty straightforward, so I will leave that for you to look over. The svelte magic is in the runes. And there you have it. That's a wrap on exercise 3. I hope that you enjoyed that one. If you did, please add a like and a subscribe. Comment or email me. Let's keep this rolling. See you in the next video for exercise 4.